A family with no hands. The animal family, and a family so large you could build an army out of them. In this video, we're going to take a look at the 15 weirdest families in the world. Number 15, the piebald family. This one will make you think, oh, they're different but so beautiful. Few of you might have heard about piebaldism. Samuel from Brazil was born with piebaldism, and so is his mother, Navini. Half of their skin is white in color, and their hair is white too. This skin condition runs in the Navini family. It started from her great-grandfather's time and has been seen in their family for 4 generations. Samuel became a very famous model after his uncle posted pictures of him on the internet. He became an inspiration for many across the world. Such a beautiful family. Number 14, the widest tongue family. This has even broken the world's record. You must have heard about many world records, but I'm sure you've never heard about this one. Byron Schlenker and his daughter Emily from the US have the widest tongue in the world. Byron's tongue is 8.6 centimeters long, the same size as a bar of chocolate, and 2 centimeters larger than an iPhone 6. Emily's not far behind. She has a 7.3 centimeter long tongue and holds the longest female tongue record while her father holds the male one. Imagine how fast they finish a popsicle. Such a cool father-daughter duo, right? Number 13, the tattooed family. This is the heavily tattooed couple with several body piercings, and boy, do they make a lovely family. Many people in the world love getting tattooed. Even your favorite singer, Adam Levine, has tattoos all over his body. Jessica and her partner Victor have a beautiful son together, but whenever they go out, they're called ugly. Many called them a bad parent, so the couple decided to educate all the haters by opening a social media page showing their happy life. This is why you should never judge anyone by their looks. Number 12, the real Barbie and Ken. This couple will remind you of Barbie and Ken, and they also call themselves Barbie and Ken. Each year, many people go through plastic surgery. Plastic surgery means changing the way you look with the doctor's help. Pixie Fox and Justin Jedlicka from the US have gone through many plastic surgeries to look like Barbie and Ken. Pixie did 26 operations, and Ken did more than 340. Combined, the two spent a whopping $500,000 on their looks. Wow, that's a lot. These two are actually friends who met during a shoot and even won an award in 2016. Now that's a different friendship goal. Number 11, the big family. This family is the perfect example of a big family. You might have seen a big happy family, and when you see one, it's usually 7 or 9, but what if it's more than 9? Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar from the US have 19 children of their own, and with their adopted kid, they make 20 in all. Because of their religious beliefs, taking birth control pills was not allowed. Now their children are growing the family tree further. The couple already have 22 grandchildren, and one more is on the way. I wonder how they remember each other's names. If you think these were the weirdest, now we're going to take a look at the family with fake chest, twin sister that never wants to get separated, and the couple who's actually a vampire. Number 10, family with fake chest. This is something a lot of women do with their bodies. There are many beautiful women in the world who undergo surgeries to make themselves feel more beautiful. Chantel Marshall and her 4 daughters from the UK underwent chest surgeries to make them bigger. All in all, they spent around 40,000 euros, which is about $45,316. Wondering how many surgeries they did? They got 9 surgeries done together. Many have mistaken the mother as one of these sisters because they look so alike. The daughters have clearly taken after their mother, by all means. The family became famous when they featured on television. Number 9, joined for life. This one will teach you about overcoming difficulties. For anything is possible as long as you stick together. Living a life as a conjoined twin can be hard. These twins can be separated by surgeries, but it could be really dangerous for them. Abby and Brittany from the US were born as conjoined twins. They share the same body but have their own heart, lungs, spine, liver, or spinal cord. This didn't stop the twins from living an everyday life. They do all the things that any normal human does, and both of them are teachers too. They also seem to love sports and never ever want to get separated. What an amazing pair. We should all learn from them. Number 8, the vampire couple. This feels like it's straight out of a fantasy series. Most of you might have heard about vampires, but for those who haven't, they're blood-drinking creatures. Spooky, right? The one that I'm about to say is not spooky, but it can actually surprise you. Leah Benninghoff and Arrow Draven from England are a vampire couple who drink blood. And when I say blood, I mean blood. They also have a tradition of drinking each other's blood once every week, and enjoy eating raw steak with a glass of pig's blood. The fun part is that this couple got married on Halloween. This just couldn't get better. Number 7, the Rapunzel family. This family will remind you of your next haircut. We all know the story of Rapunzel. It's one of our favorite fairy tales, but this fairy tale has no evil in it. The family is beautiful and happy. Tara Lynn Svedlit Russell and her daughters from the US have never cut their hair. Tara's hair is 34 inches long, and her eldest daughter's Kaylin is 36 3/4 inch long. Her middle daughter Celinda's hair is 36 inches long, and her youngest Chesney's hair is 36 inches long. Man, washing their hair must really take a long time. Just combing it looks like a huge task too. Wonder how long and how much they spend on hair care. Number 6, the tallest family. This family will make you feel like the sky is definitely the limit, especially when it comes to their height. We've seen many tall people in the world. In fact, there are the tallest couples too, but what about a whole family? The Kulkarnis family is known as the tallest family in India. The family's combined height can reach 26 feet tall. Mr. and Mrs. Kulkarnis were crowned as the tallest couple after they got married in India's Limca Book of Records. They had 2 daughters, both of whom were also way taller than their average height for their age. Today, their 2 daughters dream of being models. Tall aspirations from some really tall people. Number 5, the dwarf family. This will remind you of the 7 dwarfs from Snow White. Dwarfism is a condition that stops growth, and it often happens when both the parents are of medium size. Amber and Trent Johnston from the US have dwarfism. They have 5 beautiful children with the same condition, from which they adopted 3 from different countries. How nice of them. Trent is 4 feet 3 inches tall, which is as much as an 8-year-old, whereas Amber is 4 feet tall, which is as much as a 7-year-old. Both of them met at 20 years through the Little People's Organization. From there, their fairy tale began. There's also a show on them. How many of you want to watch that? Number 4, the Big Tree family. This conjoined twin story could be a rare one. Conjoined twins are rare. They're about 1 out of every 200,000 that is born as a conjoined twin. Chang and En Bunker from a small village in Thailand were born in 1811 as conjoined twins. This twins at that time was very famous among the American and European crowd because of their show. The twins lived a very special life, and they got married to 2 sisters who gave birth to 21 kids. The brothers passed away in 1874, but they'll be remembered forever because of their big and unique family tree. The family has since grown and has 1,500 members till now. The Bunker family had 11 sets of twins, and the first set was Eng's great-grandson. Starting out, things get serious. It's now time to look at a family of almost 100 people, a family that walks on all 4s, and then finally a family that were born without hands. Number 3, the Army family. This family could make their own football team without getting extra players from the outside. The family that I'm talking about could be the world's largest family. Ziona Shana from India had 39 wives, from whom he had 94 children. He also had 33 grandchildren, and all of them lived together in a 4-story pink house with about 100 rooms. Now that's one big house. Ziona married his first wife when he was 17 years old, and he also married 10 women in a year. Yes, you heard me right, 10 women. Shana passed away at the age of 76, but left a really huge family behind. We surely don't see much of this around, don't you think so? Number 2, walk on all 4s. This'll take you back to the age where it was said that humans walked on all 4s, i.e. walking with their hands and legs. People walking on 4s is something rare to see in today's time, but this family of 5 siblings, because of a very rare condition, walk on 4s. The family from Turkey have puzzled many doctors for years now. Doctors can't seem to reason why these kids walk like animals. One of the most probable reasons could be a fault in their brain, which makes it difficult for them to stand up. It doesn't matter what the cause is because whether walking on 2s or 4s, they're still happy the way they are. Why don't you try what that feels like to walk on all 4s? Number 1, no hands family. This duo will remind you that you're special in your own way and that you deserve everything like any other person. This mother and son duo, Linda and Timmy from the US, were born without arms. It happened because of a rare condition called Haut-Oram syndrome, which causes deformities of the upper limbs and heart. Even though Linda was born without her arms, she was never treated differently than her siblings. She was given artificial arms at the age of 6, but she preferred not to wear them. Her son was born in 2005 with the same condition. He had to go through heart surgery when he was just 8 years old. Here's what's amazing. He does everything as any other kid his age does. Isn't that inspiring? Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.